Hello everybody, Marlene, aka Snow Gardener 307. We are here for a very small grocery haul today. If you are not familiar, I have a very large prepper pantry that I can pull food from. I also had surgery 4 weeks ago as I'm filming this today, so I'm still getting the Home Chef meals and we're still doing easy things. I'm doing healthy things, I'm doing high protein, and so that is what I'm going today for, is high protein along with some veggies. I'm not sure what's on sale, so let's go ahead and head into my small Wyoming store. The store that is in my town is a Ridley's store. This is the only grocery store in my town. There is one other grocery store 30 miles south of me named Bernie's, but if I go do any other shopping, I usually go to a bigger town. So let's go in and see what we can get. I always like to check out the deals. They usually have deals at the front, so they've got the 5 for $25 going today. I do not need any of that protein, so let's see. I'm looking for a loaf of sourdough bread, which is not the usual for me, but it is something that I want to start having in my freezer. I want to make my own, but I'm not quite there yet, so let me get some bread. So here I am in the yogurt section, and I am going to go ahead and get a couple of the Chobani Greek yogurt, the vanilla flavor. I am in love with the peanut butter yogurt that I have been making. Now, I don't see anything else that is on sale. I wish that they would put these ratios on sale again, because I really want to try some other flavors, but we don't have anything on sale yet. So I am going to just be kind of looking at sales and looking to see if there's anything that I can't live without. Soda is buy 2 get 1 free, $11.99 a 12 pack. That is not that good of a deal, so I will not be getting any of that. I want to go down the cracker aisle. Okay, I've really been enjoying the Triscuits and the Wheat Thins. And they're $4.59, so not an amazing deal. And they're always out of my favorites, it seems like, even though, I don't know, I might see some back here. Oh, there is a box back there. I'm gonna grab a box of those. Okay, I grabbed 2 boxes because they had 2 boxes. And then I am going to go ahead and get 1 box of Wheat Thins as well. Now, these do have a price drop, but they're still a little bit higher. I usually like to get these at about $1 less, but I'm going to go ahead and get these since my store actually has them. Now, they do have a really good deal on frozen potatoes for $1.99. Of course, those usually don't include sweet potatoes, which makes me sad. We don't need any tater tots or fries. We've already got those. We don't need any Cheez-It Grooves. I bought those last week and they're still in the pantry, untouched. So let's take a look at what is in the protein section here and what the prices are. So it looks like ground beef is on sale for $4.97. So that's a pretty dang good buy considering that it has been $6.99. But I've got quite a bit of ground beef in my freezer, so I do not need any. Let's see what else. We've got all the 5 for $25s. And it looks like we do have some chicken on sale for $2.47 for the breasts. And look at this deal on thighs. That's pretty dang good, $1.37. So that big pack of thighs is $6.21. I'm not a huge thigh fan, and I've got quite a bit of chicken in my freezer, so I don't need it, but that would definitely be a stock up price if we did more thigh meat. Still got cut fruit, and they have just filled all of this because it looks amazing. I will say that since they've redone my store, it does seem like it just flows better together. And I don't need any cheese or anything, which is amazing because you guys know we love our cheese, but I am eating less. But we're going to go ahead and get some veggies. And I see these tomatoes here are $3.19 each, which is pretty dang good. And so I'm thinking about getting some of those. And peppers are on sale, but I don't need any peppers. Unless, is it the colored peppers? I think I might do some colored peppers. They're 2 for $3, and that's pretty good for my store. I want some raspberries. Yay, they've got raspberries 2 for $4. I am going to go ahead. I want some mushrooms as well. And looking at the sliced ones, they don't look very good. I don't mind slicing my own mushrooms, and these look way better, so $2.99. What is something that you get no matter what the price is? I would love to know that. So avocados are on sale 5 for $5, so I'm going to take a couple of those. And tomatoes are still $3.39 for Roma tomatoes. And then we did have raspberries on sale 2 for $4, blackberries 2 for $4, blueberries 2 for $7. And last time I was here, it was the strawberries that were on sale, but they're now $5.29 for a pound. And that's okay because I try to rotate through my fruit. I still have some cut up watermelon that we need to finish up from the last grocery haul. And is the baby spinach. The baby spinach is 2 for $4. And there is one in there. Let me look at the date and see what it is. And the date. Oh yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that as well. Here we are, you guys. This is my grocery haul for the week. Not much here, and I do want to remind you guys I have a prepper pantry, so I have protein sources. I've got all of that stuff in my pantry. If you want an updated prepper pantry tour, if you put the word prepper pantry down below, I will think about filming another one. So let's go ahead and get started. We also have the home chef meals coming today too, so don't forget about that. So we have got a couple of the Chobani yogurts, the vanilla yogurts. Now, these are not inexpensive. However, I just spent a lot of money having surgery on myself, and putting good food into my body is better than nothing. Now, I know that Chobani is not the best. It was $7.59 a piece. And as I said, I love making peanut butter yogurt with this. Now, we've got some berries. Super, super excited. Raspberries are my favorite. And so I got those for $2. And for some reason, I just wrote $3 on this, but that's not right. These were $2 as well. So blackberries, 2 things of raspberries. I went ahead and picked up a thing of tomatoes. I just noticed this one on top is bad, but I looked through it. The rest look okay. This rang up as $4.69, but I had the little video showing that they were on sale for $3.19, so I did go ahead and get those. And then I did go ahead and get the mushrooms for $2.99 for a half a pound. I don't know, how much do you guys pay for mushrooms? And if you like mushrooms, what are your favorite kind? And then I did get a head of iceberg lettuce for $2.69. I went ahead and grabbed some Roma tomatoes. I only grabbed 3 because at the store they were $3.69 a pound, I believe. But these rang up as $2.48 a pound. So I was super happy with that. So for those 3 tomatoes right there, it was $1.19. I picked up some green onions, and the green onions were $1.19 as well. The avocados were on sale 5 for $5, and that is really good at my store. Normally they're $2.99 a piece. Now with these, none of these are ripe, and that's how I wanted them. If I put these in the fridge, I'll be able to get these to last a couple weeks without problem, because I don't need to be eating 5 avocados in a week, even though I would love to. And then I went ahead and grabbed some spinach. Love adding this to my salads as well as my eggs, different things for $2. And then I did splurge on getting 3 boxes of crackers, you guys, for $4.59, which is pretty dang expensive for a box of crackers. And then, of course, my biggest splurge was getting this big thing of sourdough right here. It's called the Rustic Oven. I haven't tried this before. And so it's bold California sourdough. It was $6.99. Now, I do have my sourdough in the fridge. I am not a great sourdough baker yet, but I'm beginning to try. But I wanted this to make my life easier, recovering from surgery, still not up for baking bread. So $6.99. So I'm going to give myself some grace there. So for my groceries, I spent $60.19. And they say I saved $17.05. It's time for Home Chef, everybody. So I am not going to show you guys any of the meals prepared or anything today, but I am going to show you what meals we got. It seems like a lot of you guys like those. If you're not familiar, I got Home Chef when I had my surgery. We are now, when this kid is getting here, about a month after the surgery. Now, one thing that does kind of stink sometimes is the papers come like that, but not the end of the world. So we've got to pull this out. I'll show you guys what I've got. I've got way less than I had before. So I've got 3 meals here according to the cards. So let's see what I've got. There is a lot of packaging. And so, of course, we've got cold packs. I'm just going to put that in my sink. Get my dishes out of the way. And then, looks like we have got a gift for 60% off for Tempo. I don't know. Oh, those are for the little ones, I guess. I haven't seen that in one of the kits before. So here we go. So we've got 1, 2. See, I thought I had more than 3. 3, 4. Yeah, where's my other card? I guess I'm going to have to find it online. And then we've got all of our meat packaged separately, which I really appreciate. And then we do have more ice packs on the bottom. And you guys, this is still ice for me. So I've never had any problem of them getting here and not being cold. So here is the inside of this box. So it's pretty amazing. And also, my in-laws are resellers. My sister-in-law, my mother-in-law, my father-in-law. So they eBay. So you guys, this stuff does get recycled because they use it in packaging. So I'm excited about that because then, you know, we don't need any of that. But yeah, I've only got 3 meal cards. So let's see, what do we have here? Good thing on the outside it tells me what they are. So we have got, looks like I found the one that we don't have the meal card for. So we have got a Harvest chicken salad. And I need to double check and see what it's supposed to have in there. It looks like I've got some squash or something that's on the outside. But it's got some balsamic and it's got the veggies. And this is going to have chicken with it. And then, what is this one? This one is the Cowboy Ranch Chicken Sammys. So, we are going to open these right now and confirm that the ingredients are in there. I'm not necessarily going to show you guys everything, but I do want to go ahead and confirm that everything is there because I have had a few missing ingredients in the meals. So, we've got our tray. This is one of the oven readies. So we've got our tray. So tray is important, right? And it says we need buttermilk ranch dressing. Check. We need peppers and onions. Check. We need the little mini naan. We've got those. Check. We need slaw mix. Check. We have shredded cheddar jack cheese. And we've got barbecue. So 3 ounces of barbecue. So that meal is... everything is there. So the chicken ranch chicken Sammys, those look really tasty. Let me put this away really quick. And then, like I said, for the salad, I'm going to have to go online. Everything's online, so even though I'm missing the recipe card, it's not that big of a deal. And mistakes happen. So, get that one all zipped up. Okay, 1 meal selected. And I have a feeling this is probably the Korean barbecue pork tacos with mushrooms and pickled carrots. So let's take a look at what we've got here. I'm excited to see this one. That one just sounds yummy and delish. So we are supposed to have 1 teaspoon of Asian garlic, ginger, and chili, which we do. 2 fluid ounces of Korean barbecue sauce. Right here, we've got that. We are supposed to have tortillas. Check. We're supposed to have the matchstick carrots. Check. We're supposed to have red wine vinegar. That must be this right here. Check. Red wine vinegar. Green onions. Those look beautiful. Look at how nice those green onions look right there. And then we have got red cabbage. Check. We've got button mushrooms. Look at how cute this little tray of button mushrooms is. mushrooms. We've got multicolored sesame seeds and light sour cream. Okay, and we've got our pork. Of course, it's just on in a different bag, and I appreciate that so much. Fun fact, did you guys know that Home Chef is owned and operated by Kroger? And Kroger is my favorite grocery store chain that I can go to. We don't have an Aldi. We don't have some of the things other people have. But Kroger in my area, they are the Smith's grocery stores. Why can't I think of grocery store? It's not that hard. Sometimes words are very hard, you guys. So that Korean barbecue pork tacos looks amazing. Last but not least, we have got Asiago pesto stuffed chicken with bacon Brussels sprouts. Oh my, that sounds delicious. Got a little tickle in my throat there. So we have got some Brussels sprouts. These look amazing. My husband and I love Brussels sprouts. So let's do this in order. So we're supposed to have breadcrumbs, which we do. We are supposed to have Philadelphia cream cheese. Not that it says Philadelphia, but cream cheese, which we have. And bacon bits. I see some bacon bits here. We need red pepper pesto. We've had this in another meal kit, and it was so yummy. Then we need red pepper flakes. We need honey. Look at this little honey. Oh, I recognize this brand right here from the Little Things of Chili. So honey, Asiago cheese, and a whole bunch of Brussels sprouts. 12 ounces of Brussels sprouts with this meal right here. And of course, we have got our meat on the side. So yet again, lots of chicken in the house for the week. We've got 3 chicken meals, 1 pork meal. So I am super excited to try these ones out. Until I see you guys next time, remember to keep on smiling. Bye, everybody.
Living life, every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days.